Hello everyone and welcome back to Digimon World Data Squad. As always, I'm xHitoBiteZ and we have Clipsvh, yay!
Yay!
So this is third level. I don't really like this stage too much, but this is if you're a grinder and you want to get a mega early on, this is a great place to hunt the machine types, which is called ME, and a decent place to hunt the beast types, which is NSP. Sorry. But
well, I mean, I'm not much of a grinder, so...
Yeah, I grinded a little bit after every few levels.
The huge Digimon signature is deep inside that cave. You'll have to go in there to investigate. By the way, you may have noticed, but your Digimon partners are also experiencing changes. To be specific, their evolutionary pattern is being affected. For example, Daimon, in your Agumon's case,
Me?
normally, rookie Agumon digivolve into Champion Geogreymon. Now, there's a chance he will digivolve into something different.
So that's what happens.
So this is being caused by the activity in the dark area.
When your partner digivolves, consider its characteristics when you conduct your mission.
Yes, Kagura.
Hey, Kagura.
What's up?
Whenever you call me Daimon, I feel like I'm talking to one of my teachers, and it feels weird. Just call me Marcus.
His name's not
Don't
actually
worry,
Daimon.
I'll make sure we find your younger sister, Yuma.
It sounds like he's a
Ross
Digimon.
also has a younger sister named Christy. His father is missing too.
That's right.
Thank you, Marcus. I feel better thanks to you.
Then let's go. Be careful, everyone.
His last name is Damon. I'm pretty sure it's an A and not an O. Marcus Damon. I don't know why they call him Marcus Daimon. Daimon's a Digimon. They spelled it wrong too, but you know. This is Gatsumon. I don't know what type he is. Oh god, that's bad.
Maybe they just had the voice actor in the booth. They didn't tell him. They didn't tell him what line he was reading. He just thought it was a typo.
I don't know.
Because he was a Digimon fan, so he knew what Daimon was.
Oh yeah, also I have Growlmon. I trained a little bit last video. Did a few battles so I can get Growlmon, because he's pretty easy. And I have Palmon too. Palmon is also one of my favorite Digimon. She's probably in the top 25. I don't remember what type Gatsumon is. I'm gonna guess NSP, because that's the only one that makes any sense.
That was easy.
Even though he's a rock and NSPs are beast types, nothing else would make sense for him. So I really don't like this level too much. It's kind of lame. But the chests are pretty easy to find. That's pretty nice. Oh yeah, my Palmon is also going to be the strongest in this place because of the super effectiveness. And back when Kagura was explaining like the characteristic changes, they don't really tell you what that means. That's just hinting at the super effectiveness. Also, we just fought a shitty Digimon.
Okay. Alright.
He's definitely an NSP. Probably. Definitely. Probably. Maybe. But the characteristics is just talking about being super effective, like JT, NSP, NSO, DR, DS, all those weird names. And then
all the abbreviations.
Yeah, and then they briefly go over how the dark world is affecting the Digivolution pattern. I think that, to me, that just seems like an excuse, I guess. So we have Chumon! He's that pink dude. I really like fighting Chumon because he looks so cool. So what I'm trying to do here is buff up my Growlmon so he can do 2,000 damage in one attack, which he did nowhere near. And the reason for that is so I can help him get an ultimate Digimon early on. That makes life a lot easier. Fortunately, Growlmon doesn't do that yet. But he will, soon enough. Soon enough. I don't understand the point of this small little hallway.
Yeah, it's just kind of like an empty room.
Yeah. I think this is the last chest in this area. That's in a room. Of course it's in a room. Oh yeah, also after every level you should go to Salmon. It's a good idea to go to her and get her items. I think the last one is at 700 eggs, but of course you're gonna get that when, you know, you get to the end of the game, obviously. But yeah.
That still sounds like a lot. Or does she not take them from you?
No, she doesn't take them from you.
Okay.
Okay, no. Gatsumon is an ME type, and so is Numamon. Numamon is also an ME type. ME types are supposed to be machine types. So I have no idea why Poop is an ME type, and I have no idea why a Rock is a machine type. So that was Gatsumon again. He's an ME type apparently. I just scrolled down a little bit and that's what it said. Why is Numamon a machine type?
Why do we need a spreadsheet to figure this out?
Because I don't know. Most of them aren't that simple.
It seems like none of them are that simple, though.
No, like Agumon is a DR type, and DR is like dinosaur and dragon types. What the heck was that?
What was that?
The wind, maybe. No, it can't be.
I'm getting the chills. There's something powerful here. I can feel it.
Did Galmon really just say that? The wind, maybe? The wind?
Well, I mean, haven't you ever heard the wind scream like it's in the middle of a fight? I know I have.
In that area that I stopped there, what was his name? The guy that I spoke to in episode 2. The guy with the hat. Yoshima, I think his name is. I always forget his name. But he appears there sometimes. Well, actually all the time, after a certain time. After, you know, you get to a certain part of the story and complete certain stuffs. Oh, I have a Gabumon. I didn't even realize that. Did I have Gabumon in the beginning of the video? Or did I just get him?
I don't know, did you punch anything?
I don't remember punching anything either. So Palmon is gonna turn into something interesting. Hopefully. So Palmon's digivolved into my second Gabumon. Now I have 2 Gabumons. Except this one has green claws. You see the green claws? And that Gabumon has black claws.
They're like Yoshi's. Alright.
Yep. The green claw Gabumon's name is not actually Gabumon. It has its own name, but I don't remember it because it's just a reskin. And it's also really garbage Digimon, in my opinion. It just sucks. So we're gonna come over here, and there's a few chests and whatnot. I think there are only 2 chests in here, but there are like 3 gates. So when we get to the boss, you're actually gonna notice some patterns. Well, maybe not this boss, but after we fight a few bosses, you'll start noticing some patterns. Oh yeah, Salmon. When you get the Holy Ring, you can get Salamon. one of my top 50 Digivolutions. I really like her.
Well, she's not the player character's top 50. Not player character, the other, what's her name?
Yoshino?
Yeah, she didn't seem to be too crazy about that Digimon before.
Yeah, she doesn't really like Salamon. But I mean, Salamon's not actually like that. She's not a creeper. Actually,
And somehow our dopey
she
anime
might
boy
be.
understands that. Oh wait, what?
She might be a creeper. In the first Digimon anime, you get Gatomon, and Gatomon is like the champion version of Salamon, and Gatomon was a thief originally. So I mean, if you want, you can call a thief a stalker or a creeper.
So, whoa, so she's the real Creepymon. Oh man, this is blowing my mind.
Oh man.
We're working with the villain the whole time.
NSP drive. I don't remember what that does. I think it boosts NSP damage. No, yeah. You boost damage against NSP attacks. I mean types. So we're at the boss. Hooray. And everyone's level 13 except for Galmon, who's level 12. So those are my levels. Also, I have 33, so I'm just gonna use them all and get to full health. Because why not?
That seems reasonable.
Yeah, I also have 3 hours in the game, approximately. I did a little bit of grinding, but if you didn't, you probably have like 2.5 hours, or 2 hours and 20 minutes. I did just a little bit of grinding just to get the Growlmon. Because I kind of like Growlmon.
So this is the cause of that huge Digimon signature.
Kagura! Kagura! It's no use, no response!
So much data. Roar alone is enough to get blown away. This fight will be determined by who gets intimidated.
That's right.
That was pretty garbage. That one's a little better.
Bring it on, you cow!
Alright, relax.
Let's go, Agumon!
Calm down there. You're gonna tire yourself out before you start.
Oh yeah.
You too. You gotta relax too. You're not gonna have any energy to punch him after that.
So this is Belphemon. There's two versions of Belphemon. There's like a sleep mode, and there is a rage mode. This is the rage mode. The sleep mode is he's like sleeping. He's also the final boss of my Digimon DS LP. So
Yeah, he's like the bonus boss or something like that, right?
I think that was him, right? I always get these Digimon confused because there's just way too many. But yeah, in this game he's a third boss, and he's also his weakness is VB, the holy type. So if you have the VB enchants, which hopefully you do, you should use that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look for my VB. All or nothing. That's pretty cool. Mine is just like an attack that does damage. VB enchant. So I want to get the final hit off with my Galmon, because in order to get his Mega, you need to kill 5 Mega Digimons. And
Okay.
this guy is a Mega Digimon. So Obviously, if I wanted to wait, I could wait until like the end of the game to get his Mega, but that's gonna put me at a real disadvantage. Wow, that was powerful. That's like half my health right there. So attack up just increases your attack power. It's obvious. There's a better version of attack up that you get later on. 718, that's what I'm talking about. Weak attack doesn't really make much sense, but what weak attack means is when your attack is super effective against the opponent, you do extra damage. I know that doesn't make too much sense. I didn't understand it either.
Yeah, that seems
kind of dumb. I know.
It seems like I feel like if you picked a different word, you could have gotten that across.
Yeah, like weakness or something.
Something like that.
So usually what happens is Galmon becomes your support character who like does a lot of speed boosts and whatnot. Agumon will probably be like your slow tanky attacker, and then Lalamon will be like your healer and your other support class. Also, Galgomon also wears boxing gloves.
Well, I mean, you gotta be ready to fight no matter what.
Yeah, but he doesn't fight with... Why doesn't he wear boxing gloves on his other 2 feet?
Because then they'd be boxing boots.
They can still be gloves. Also, you'll notice some of the attacks, like your character or the Digimon, has like some voice acted. Those are like the main attacks. 1718, that is what I'm talking about. That's damage that you like to see.
That's the most damage we've done so far, isn't it?
Yeah. And I need to get 2000 damage in one hit for Agumon to get to one of his ultimates. So, that's also why I buffed up Agumon so much. Just to get that extra.
Man, some of these requirements sound like very arbitrary.
Yeah. Some of the Digimon, like if you want to go for like the super awesomest Digimon, will take you forever. But, I mean, if you like Digimon, and you don't mind like the grinding and stuff, it's kind of awesome. If you don't like Digimon, or you don't like the grinding, or you're not patient enough to do the grinding, then it kind of sucks.
Yeah, it sounds like from a couple of these it could get a little tedious.
It is. And the thing is, you probably can't beat the game without megas. I mean, some of the bosses are kind of
really, really tough.
Yeah. 1822. So close. All I need is a critical hit and he'll get that 2000 damage thing. But like I said before, I want Galmon to get the kill so he can get his Mega early on. So I'm gonna not attack with Growlmon anymore. Also not with Palmon either, because I don't want to accidentally get a critical. So we'll just put it on Galgomon and he can easily get the finishing move. Wow, he has like no health right there. Yeah, it takes a long time for him to die, apparently. Even after the finishing move.
When he fainted there, it didn't even look like he was done. It looked like he was like on low health.
He's not gonna faint, but it's story related. It'll be explained right now.
Impossible! My powers! Can they be this weak? Ugh.
I never thought the digital world would have powerful Digimon like this one.
It's their home, though.
Too bad this one wasn't Creepymon.
Oh, you didn't get it right,
Hey now.
Marcus.
Look! Over there!
Wow, he's still talking.
Well, I mean, it's a Japanese game, so.
A child? Could it be one of the missing children?
So the Digimon was actually a child, which is why he didn't, like, die or faint.
He must have had quite a scare. This child, was he captured by Belphemon?
More like trapped inside Belphemon's data.
What a pain.
Huh?
Cleaning is a pain. Homework and lessons are a pain. Walking the dog is a pain. So I decided to just slack off. I let a girl do all the cleaning. Didn't do any of my homework. Kept the dog tied to a chain. Been a burden to other people, but it's been easy on me. That's okay, right?
Boy, the dream this kid is having sounds so selfish.
Huh? Hey, this kid has got something.
It looks like some kind of card key.
Agumon's tail is so funny.
There's something written in Digimon script.
Yoshino, watch out!
Alright.
Nice going, Belphemon.
It's a code key of sloth! It's ours now!
Hey, who are you? Thanks for asking. I'll tell you, I'm...
Hey, aren't you Kasaburo?
That's right. I'm the private investigator, Kosabaru Katsura.
I actually really like this guy.
And I'm Belphemon, the great private investigator, Kosabaru Katsura's assistant!
Private investigator? No way! How did you get into the digital world? The only transporter that exists is at Dad's.
That's a trade secret. It doesn't matter how we got here. Just give the card back. Sorry, no can do, baby.
Hey,
Well, I think it's time to go. Have a nice
Belphemon
day.
is still doing it.
Alright.
Hey, wait!
He's a ninja, apparently, too.
I told you I really like that guy.
Alright.
Everyone all right?
Kagura, communications are back online.
We have a child in custody who may be one of the missing children.
Is that a fact? I'm glad to hear it. We'd better think of the child's safety first. Stay at your current position for immediate evac.
Yay, we saved one of the missing children. Yay!
There was a weird man, though.
There was a weird man.
So I don't know if that counts as a total victory.
Oh hey, Creepymon.
I don't think you got it quite right. You're supposed to go, Creepymon. I can't do it quite right either. Damn.
Dark area. A door. It's opening.
I wonder how this opens. Oh man, that guy seems suspicious. Maybe he works for Creepymon.
Why? Nita, why are you quitting DATS?
I've been thinking a lot about this. I've injured a human with my Digimon partner.
It wasn't your fault. The suspect was committing a crime using a Digimon.
No, he may have been a criminal, but I had my Digimon partner attack a defenseless human. I allowed my anger to let me forget about my duty as a member of DATS. I'm a failure as a member of DATS and as a Digimon tamer.
Get a hold of yourself, Nita. You've got a daughter to care for. Think about her. I won't accept your resignation. Take some time off and come back when you're ready. Don't lose yourself, Nita. DATS needs you.
I see. I didn't know something like that happened at DATS.
Marcus,
At DATS,
you're an
it
idiot.
is forbidden to harm a human with your partner Digimon, even criminals.
Nobody has heard from Nita since then.
He had a strong sense of justice. That's why he couldn't forgive himself for breaking the rules.
But I can't imagine Nita would just disappear and leave his daughter behind. Maybe something happened to Nita in the digital world, like the missing children.
By the way, about that code key of sloth data the child we rescued was carrying.
Kasabura Katsura. He got in my way again.
Again?
Do you know that private investigator who stole the data?
Well, it's not that I really know him. He just interfered with a few of my missions in the past.
So, he's a thorn in your side. He's a lot like someone else I know.
Thomas, am I a thorn in your side?
Now. I don't know what he's up to, but we'd better be careful.
This
There's
guy.
something more to this.
What about the child we saved?
Yeah, what happened to
We'll
him?
treat him back at the DATS facility.
Okay, you're all here.
Isn't this the DATS facility?
Crier.
We're going to step up our investigation. I'm going to put Crier on this case as well.
Understood. I look forward to working with you, Crier.
Let's work together.
Me, ready to go.
So, about Crier, that's his last name. I think his first name is Keenan. He was in the anime, he was born in the digital world.
We've detected another huge Digimon signature.
All
Get
right.
to the area and investigate. DATS deployed. Digital dive authorized.
So that's why his English is pretty bad. And he's also, and in the anime, he's not really a friend in the beginning. He kind of hates you guys because he hates all humans because he was born in the digital world, so he thought that he was a Digimon.
So he's the boy raised by wolves.
Yeah, but it wasn't really wolves. It was Frigimon. I think it was Frigimon. I'm pretty sure it was Frigimon. But yeah, basically wolves.
Okay.
So we're back here for a few reasons. One, because Yushima's here. So I just wanted to show him off and, you know, show his dialogue. Man, I didn't realize how weak my team was. So, there he is. Hi, Yushima. Say hi, guys. But in certain locations, you can fight him. So Kamamon's a rookie Digimon. Notice that it says quit on top and challenge on the bottom.
That's different.
The reason for that, one, because he kills you guys in one hit, and two, because he's an optional boss. I guess he's a boss. Yeah, I lost.
Now you're getting turned into an egg.
A rookie Digimon completely demolished me in 2 hits and 1 hit on my Patamon. I mean Patamon. What am I saying? On my Palmon. So I'm not gonna be fighting him right now. And every time you fight him, he's a lot stronger. So what I'm gonna do is, after I get far enough in the game, then I'm gonna fight him. Also, you'll notice that Growlmon has a Digisoul charge. What do you think Growlmon is gonna turn into?
I don't know, but what I do know is I've been kind of missing that punch.
Punch is pretty awesome.
It's really anime.
Growlmon, Digivolve 2. Greymon! So the difference between Greymon and GeoGreymon is basically just a head. He can Digisoul again! That's interesting. Alright.
So there's no difference between GeoGreymon and Greymon except GeoGreymon's got red stripes.
I think he has different
tattoos.
attacks too. And in this game, I think Greymon is actually stronger than GeoGreymon, for whatever reason. But yeah, there's no real difference between them. And there's different voice actors in the anime, I think. I'm pretty sure they're different. Or it could be the same voice actor, they just make it sound different. The voice. And he digivolves into this flying dude. I think his name is Karamon? Or Kenyamon or something? Or Keenmon? I don't remember his name. But he's pretty powerful, as you just saw right there. I believe he's a rookie Digimon. So, that kind of sucks, I guess. But the other thing that we have to do is, if you come back to where we fought the boss, there's more items. There's actually no new Digimon in this area, as far as I know. And as far as I've fought. The other chest is what's the best part about this. Low encounter. Low encounter is pretty obvious. You get less encounters, and then this thing, the Eternal Courage, just revives your Digimon if they're dead. Well, Digimon don't really die, but yeah. So I get a piece of garbage. But he gets another Digivolution. And the piece of garbage turns into a tree. And since we don't have return keys, we still have to exit the old-fashioned way, unfortunately. But soon we'll be getting them return keys. Very soon.